Welcome to B&B RV. Today, we'll be walking you through our 24-foot Mercedes diesel, our 2024 Coachman Prism 24FS. We're going to start here on the driver's side, work our way around, and then we'll show you around the inside of the RV. Right next to your driver's door is your fuel fill. So this vehicle takes diesel fuel. Make sure you put the diesel in it and not regular unleaded gas there. Moving down is your generator storage compartment. The power switch for the generator is on the inside on the control panel, so you shouldn't really need to get into that compartment for anything. Just be aware that your exhaust for your generator is right down there below. Beside that, we have a nice size storage compartment. There's also a 30 amp hookup here. So you'll take your power cable, the end with the ring connects to the RV here. That ring just kind of secures it there. And then the other end is going to plug into 30 amp power at your campsite. That will power everything on the inside, also charging your house batteries. When you don't have that, you'll have to run your generator for anything 110, including your air conditioner, microwave, and any of the 110 outlets in there. Moving down here, there is a larger storage compartment here. We have some camping chairs, water hose, all that kind of stuff in there, but pretty good size storage there. We do have an outdoor shower with a hot and cold water with a handheld faucet there. And then down below is our dump where we empty out our black and gray waste holding tanks. Check out our RV Basics video for more information on that. Around back, we have a ladder, really just for maintenance, not really any kind of patio or anything up there. Beside the ladder is your cable hookup. So you can just hook a coax cable in there, change the source on your TV, do a channel scan, and then you can watch cable TV if your campsite has that. Below that is your water connection. So both your tank fill and your city water connection are in here. You're going to take your water hose and you're going to screw it into this black inlet here. And then the valve above that determines whether you're filling the tank or the direct connection from your campsite there. So if it's horizontal facing the left there, that's where you're going to fill up your tank. If you're at a campsite with a water hookup, you'll hook that in and you'll turn that knob down position. That bypasses the internal tank. No need for the water pump or anything like that for there. Here on the back of the passenger side, we have a couple of 110 plugs. Again, with generator or shore power, those will be powered. And then you have an external propane hookup down below. That is if you have, let's say, a gas grill with a quick connect hose. You can use the RV propane instead of bringing those tanks of propane with you. Another smaller storage compartment on the passenger side here. Furnace vent here, water heater vent here. Nothing really in this compartment here, but then your propane is stored in the compartment down below there. Let's take a look at the inside. Here in the front, we do have the upgraded Mercedes cab with a touchscreen that has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. There's also a couple of touchscreen pieces right here on your steering wheel that control the front dash area. Push start does have power seats, power windows, heated seats. Other than that, everything else should function pretty much like it does in your regular vehicle. Just inside the entry door, we have a couple of control panels here. You have a skylight above your cabover. This bunk shade controls that, so just pushing it open will open the shade and close will close that. The patio light is a rope light underneath your awning out there. There is also a couple of rope lights on the front of the cabover on the outside. That's your cap light there. And then your entry light is for your living room area, kitchen area here. Below that is your patio awning. So on that side, you'll just push extend to run that out and retract to bring that back in. Make sure that any kind of inclement weather you bring that in, they're pretty flimsy, like a big sail. They can pick up some wind and get torn right off of there. Below that is your generator. So this middle display will show you how many hours are currently on the generator. Works like an odometer, so as you use that, it'll just start adding the hours to that. To start that up, you'll press the prime button. There is a little red light right here that'll light up, and once you see that, then you can push and hold the start button until the generator fires on, and then let go of the start button. Still takes about 20-25 seconds for the relay to bring power to the house part here, but your microwave will come on. You'll hear that beep. You'll see the lights on there, and that'll be the indication that you have power from the generator. Below there, your water pump, so you'll need to turn that on anytime you're using the onboard water tank. Unnecessary if you have the city water hookup from your campsite directly. Gas water heater switch. This is a tankless water heater, but this switch does have to be on as well. The control for the hot water is in the bathroom. Just make sure that's on in order to use that. The electric water heater switch here is non-functional as it does run fully on propane. And then there are some tank heaters on your black and your gray tanks that help those from freezing up in colder temperatures. Runs on the house battery, so I would only recommend using those if you're plugging into shore power. This unit also has a full wall slide out. So for that, you do have to have the parking brake engaged, and then to run it out, you'll just push and hold the out button until you hear the motor stop running. I would recommend holding it for 4 or 5 extra seconds after those motors stop running to help keep those in sync. Same when you're retracting it. So every time you extend and retract, just hold those for a few extra seconds there. Below that is your tank level gauges. So the buttons are here, and then the gauge is actually right here. So LPG is your propane. You're just going to push that button. It'll light up the gauge there for you. LPG is your propane. You can monitor your battery level here, fresh water, your black, and your gray waste holding tank levels as well. Across from the cabinet that holds your control panels is your stabilizer jacks. These are stabilizers and not levelers, so all they will do is help the RV from rocking back and forth. You don't want to actually lift up the RV. Pretty easy here, so you just turn that on, and then you'll start from the front. So you just push it down to extend it. There's front left and front right, and then you'll do the front rear and left rear. Once those are down and touching the ground, you can turn that off. When you are ready to go, you want to retract those, you simply press and hold this all retract button to bring those back up, and then hit the power switch back off. Below that is your main battery disconnect here. We'll just leave that on for the whole trip. That basically cuts power to the house part of the RV here. And then beside that is your solar controller. With the solar, you don't have to do much with that, but this display will help you monitor your battery voltage the best. So just make sure that that stays at 12 volts or higher. To charge the house batteries, you can run your engine, run the generator, or plug into shore power. Right beside the entry door here, we have a few USB charging ports, 2 down below here. There is a pop-up one here that you can plug some into, but this is also a wireless charging station. TV above the door. In your kitchen, you have some overhead cabinets for storage, as well as some cabinets below. Big sink with a cover, microwave, 3-burner stove, and an oven. And then your refrigerator and freezer right beside that. Across from the kitchen area, we have our U-shaped dinette that contains 2 seat belts here on either side. This does also convert into a bed. Below the tabletop here, you have a little knob. Just loosen that up and pull the tabletop right off of there. This leg should also pull directly out of there. And then your tabletop is just going to slide into place here. And then your cushions will fill in the rest of the space. So you'll take that little cube cushion here, set that in place, and then this one will complete that bed. Above the cab area here, this also converts into a bed. There should be a pad up top. All this does is slides down into that space, and then you grab your ladder, hook it into the hooks, have yourself a nice sleep. Beside the dinette, across from the kitchen area, we have a nice sized pantry here with a few little drawers there up top and down below. And then we move into the bedroom area here with your queen size bed. This is a fold-up bed, so the slide out is currently out, but when you are retracting that, you'll just want to flip that mattress over there and then pull that in. On the back of the coach there, we have our pretty big wardrobe. Nice space in there. This unit also has a regular bathroom with a toilet, sink, and stand-up shower. Thanks for watching our walkthrough video on the 2024 Coachman Prism 24FS. We look forward to seeing you.